Hey guys, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. So, today we are going to discuss a subtopic of first paper of MPPSC mains history. So, the topic we are going to discuss is under Unit 3, and I am highlighting it, that is reactions of India against British colonial rule. In this, we are going to mainly discuss about peasants and tribal revolts in this video. So this is a very important topic, and we can expect at least one question, if not two, of either 3 marks, 6 mark or 15 marks. Like in the previous papers of history, there have been questions like Ulgulan and Coal Rebellion. So these were of 3 markers. So likewise, we have to prepare well for this topic. So we are going to do this in a very intuitive manner and with the help of a map, so that we are able to get an image of the revolt and the area where it happened in our mind easily, and we don't have to rectify it. Okay. So I'm going to keep this video bilingual so it can benefit both Hindi medium as well as English medium students. So basically we are going to look at revolts which happened in India before 1857, and to sum it up, that is the main cause which was responsible for these civil uprisings. To give you a summary of the causes of these civil rebellions which happened before 1857, the main causes which led to these uprisings were revenue settlements policy of the Britishers and new taxation which were imposed on peasant and lower middle class, which exploited them very heavily, and expansion of revenue administration over tribal lands. These were few of the many causes which led to these civil uprisings in India. First, I am going to mark, we are going to discuss the Sannyasi rebellion. It is very important because it was one of the first instances of uprising in India, and West Bengal region is also very famous for all the main movements which belong to Indian freedom. So let's start. So we are going to discuss in a very simple and straightforward format. That is, we are going to discuss these uprising in a very short and crisp manner, subdivided into 3 points. That is the name of the uprising, the leaders behind these uprising, like who were the main leaders, and third, the time period. So this, if you write these 3 points, you will be able to get at least 2.5 marks out of 3, which is a very good score for 3 markers. And basically we have to present the facts, and basically we have to present the straight facts for these 3 markers or 6 markers. Further, if we study this well, we will be also able to handle prelims question, because sometimes PSC asks about the uprising and in which region it took place, or who are the main leaders behind it, or if we are very unlucky, then they will ask the time period, which is very difficult to remember, but at least we will get a time frame in our mind via this map. As you can see, it took a lot of time for me to get this done in a map form, but it will help you to remember easily. So first looking at the Sannyasi rebellion. So the time period for this rebellion was approximately 763 to 1800, and this was one of the first civil uprising in India. The main important leaders who took part or supported this rebellion was Majnun Shah, Chirag Ali, Bhavani Pathak, and Devi Chaudhrani. So we have to remember these names, as sometimes they ask, as I have discussed earlier. So we have to discuss the name, remember the names. Now second one which also took place in eastern India, that is West Bengal region, that is in modern India, to be specific, modern time, to be specific, that is Midnapur and Dhalbum. These two places are also in West Bengal, and this happened around the time frame of 1766 to 74, and major leaders who were part of this rebellion, main leaders who were part of this rebellion were Damodar Singh and Jagannath Dhal. So if MPPSC asks us about Midnapur civil uprising, so we will mention this time period, these two leaders, and the place that it happened in West Bengal or Eastern India. So you will get full marks. Also, one more important fact which I forgot to mention about Sannyasi rebellion was, this is an important fact, that Anand Math, it is a famous book, that is Anand Math. It was written by Bankim Chand Chatterjee based on the Sannyasi rebellion. So this is an important point, it can be asked in prelims as well as mains. So do keep it in mind. So coming down south, एक और revolt हुई थी, modern day Odisha. The place is Parla-ki-Medi. Okay, so this revolt or civil uprising took place in Odisha, and the name of the leader which we have to remember is Narayan Deo. So this was regarding Parla-ki-Medi civil uprising which took place in Odisha. Another important, very important uprising which took place in modern day Odisha is Paika rebellion. So the time period was 1817, and the leader who was involved in this revolt, his name was Jagbandhu. So we have to remember this name too, because it can be asked. So another important rebellion or uprising which took place in Odisha was the Paika rebellion, and one important leader associated with this uprising was Jagat Bandhu. It is an important rebellion, so we have to remember it. There were a few leaders also who were associated with, to name them, one was Mukund Dev and another was Deenbandhu Santra, but Jagat Bandhu was the main, so we have to remember this. So we are done with Paika rebellion. Moving down south further, we come across another revolt which took place in Andhra Pradesh by the name of Vijaya Nagaram. Okay, so the leader who was involved in this revolt was Vijaya Ramaraju. ठीक है, तो PSC आपसे ये पूछ सकती है कि विजय रामाराजू बिलोंग टू विच रीजन. ओके, और 3 मार्क में पूछ सकती है कि टॉक अबाउट रिवोल्ट ऑफ विजय नगरम. ओके, सो मूविंग फर्दर डाउन साउथ वी मूव टू तमिलनाडु, दैट इज मॉडर्न डे तमिलनाडु, एंड अ वेरी फेमस रिवोल्ट टुक प्लेस called Polygar's revolt. So as you can see, the time period was 1795 to 1805. Okay, and the leader who was behind this revolt, who supported this revolt, was Veer Pandya Kattabomman. और मेरे pronunciation को माफ़ करिएगा, these are Tamil names, so I'm mispronouncing it. बट आप ये नाम ज़रूर याद रखिए, और पॉलीगर रिवोल्ट कि ये हुई कहाँ थी. सो दिस टुक प्लेस इन तमिलनाडु. कई बार मैच द फॉलोइंग कराते हैं क्वेश्चन, आपको रीजन का नाम दे देंगे और लीडर्स हु वर पार्ट ऑफ द रिवोल्ट, और उससे मैच कराते हैं. सो डू रिमेंबर दिस ऑल्सो. सो मूविंग डाउन द कोस्ट वी रीच टू केरला. सो 2 revolts took place in this region. One is under Raja Varma Pazhasi, another was the Veluthampi's revolt. So you remember that it took place in 1808 and this one was in 1797. Okay, so the main point of this video is that we should get an image of these revolts in our minds as they are plotted in the map of India, so it is easy to remember. Otherwise it gets very confusing with all the factual data which is associated with all these revolts. Okay, so I hope you are finding this video useful. Now we shift our attention to central India and we start with MP. Okay, so there are many revolts which we have to study in MP for specific MP, but since this one was mentioned in the book, so I thought we should cover it. So this revolt happened in Ajaygarh Fort, which is obviously we know is situated in Panna, and it was under the leadership of Lakshman Dawa, or he was the Kiledar of this fort. Okay, so do keep this in mind, this small point. Now about shifting our attention to the west, that is this region. So that is basically the Gujarat region. So one important revolt which took place here was Kutch Rebellion, and the time period was 1816 to 1832. Okay, and it was under the leadership of Maharaja Bharmal. Okay, so keep these 3 points in mind. It may be asked since our Prime Minister belonged to Gujarat. Okay, coming to this region, so this was the erstwhile Western Punjab, now the modern day you may whatsoever call it. So one of the major revolts which took place in Western Punjab, precisely in the area of Lahore and erstwhile, was the Kuka movement. Okay, so this has been asked multiple times in various examinations. So remember these two leaders, that is Bhagat Jawahar Mal and Baba Ram Singh. This is very important, and maybe they can ask about, if they for a 3 marker, अगर उनको 3 mark का पूछना है तो they will just mention Baba Ram Singh, and then you have to mention that he was an important leader of the Kuka movement which took place in Western Punjab, and the timeline was 1840. Okay, now coming to UP, there were also many revolts took place around this area, but one which we have to remember is in 1799 it was the Awadh rebellion under Wazir Ali Khan. So just remember the name Wazir Ali Khan. Okay, so with this we finish the main revolts which took place in central, north, south India. Now coming to the easternmost part of the country, few revolts took place in Assam too, and to name them, one was Moamari's revolt and another was Ahom revolt. You must have heard of this revolt, as this question has been asked various times in examination, but this one is not so frequent, that is the Moamari's revolt. So this happened around the time period of 1769 to 1999, and this one was Ahom revolt was 1828. So do remember, the leaders are not so important for these two revolts. Okay, so I hope this video gave you some understanding about these civil uprisings before 1857. With this, I would like to end the video, and I hope you found it useful. Basically, my idea was that to put all the revolts on the map so that the images get stuck in our brains and we won't forget it and not get confused also. So I hope you find this video useful, and with this we come to the end of this video. And if you find this video informative, please press the like button, and do let me know in the comments box if you found it useful, and also what would you want me to cover in the next video. Please subscribe to the channel, it really gives me motivation to make such videos. Thank you.